Hi there. A very warm welcome to another beautiful episode of Lifelines with Mima. How have you been? How is everything with you? I hope you're doing well. Today we're treating a rather unconventional topic, and it has to do with what we have termed payback. A young woman that's helped with sponsorship, sending a man abroad to make a living and come back and marry her, is here today with us with the man in question to treat the subject of who gets what at the end of the day. You know, this is part of the fallout of many of our young men that go abroad to do one thing or the other in order to survive. And that comes with a lot, and the ripple effects we see in several areas, and this is one of them. It promises to be interesting and educative as usual. This is a good time to grab a jotter, grab a pen, popcorn, call a friend. It's about to go down. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're watching Lifelines with Mima. Before the break, I told you about a lady and a man that have come to the house of Mima with a special kind of complaint. And so let's meet them. They're here with me now. Welcome, Mr. Elvis. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Welcome. I also have Becky here. Welcome. You're very welcome.
Thank you,
and
Mima,
you
for
look
having me.
beautiful. Aww.
Thank you so much.
This pregnancy suits you. Okay. Let's get to the bottom of this. Mr. Elvis, what is the problem?
Thank you, Mima. Becky here was my fiancée. We dated for 9 good years, precisely from our secondary school days.
Okay.
And to cut the long story short, anyway, I had to travel abroad at some point. Okay. And I had made her a promise that I was going to work hard, come back, and get married to her. Mm. And in keeping to my promise, I worked really hard. Mm. I labored. Mm. And every money I made in Europe, I sent to her.
I see.
One, to invest precisely in real estate,
okay,
to secure our future. Mm-hmm. Secondly, to buy a house for us to settle into when we get married. Mm. And to start making preparation for our marriage.
Your wedding, yeah.
And to my surprise, I got back, of course, to get married to her as I promised. Behold, my supposed fiancée, heavily pregnant, with a ring on her finger, married to another man.
I see. Wow.
And now the question is, where is my money? Where is the investment? Where is the house I asked her to buy? She cannot account for anything. My labor of years in Europe, you're telling me stories? So I'm not sure she understands what it means to find yourself in a country where you are, as an immigrant, you know nobody, you're not even accepted.
Yeah.
You have to work for everything you earn. Europe is not Nigeria where even immigrants move around freely and nobody questions them.
Yeah.
Mima, I worked. I didn't do drugs. You don't pick money on the streets of Europe. Mima, I labored. I slept on the streets during winter. I guess you understand what that means. And some woman here is telling me my money is nowhere. No. This is not happening. It's not happening because it's not going to happen. Please, all I want is my money.
Stories.
I want my money.
Stories.
That is it.
Okay. All right, please calm down. Let's hear from Becky. Becky, okay, so what really happened here?
Mima, I have no regret for anything whatsoever. I don't regret it at all.
You have no conscience.
Mima, he's only being economical with the truth.
Then tell her the truth.
We dated for 9 good years. Yes, we agreed to settle down. He traveled for 3 good years and did not deem it necessary to communicate with his fiancée. Mima, I was the one following up the relationship. He held me down for 9 years plus 3 years he traveled. Do you understand that, Mima? And it is crazy that he didn't even deem it necessary to communicate with me. Elvis, you're wicked.
I didn't communicate and I was sending you money.
I did not interrupt you.
What do you want communication for when...
Elvis!
Money. What is communication
Mima,
compared to money?
When you were talking, I did not
Calm
interrupt.
down.
My hard-earned money I communicated to you in cash. You are talking about communication. What do you want to do with communication? I sent you dollars, euro. I mean, what are you talking about?
Mima.
I communicated in cash. I sent you my hard-earned money.
Mima,
and
it's
you're
not
talking
letting me
about
talk.
communication. Can you walk into a shop and shop with communication?
We all know that a relationship cannot work without communication.
That's
Mima, you know that.
true.
Give me my money,
Well, calm
take
down.
communication.
Like I was saying before you interrupted me. I was following up this relationship for good 3 years when he was abroad. I followed up until I found out that Elvis here arranged with his brother to get married to one Oluchi,
Another girl
another girl
here in Nigeria?
here in Nigeria. Mima, this same girl dumped him when she found out that Elvis here has 4 children. Not 1, not 2, 4 children with white ladies abroad.
Wow.
It was after Oluchi dumped him. You think I don't know? It was when Oluchi dumped him that he remembered that Becky existed. Elvis, you are wicked.
Calm down. No name calling. Calm down. Calm down. Is this true? Do you have several children? Did you try to marry another woman?
She said 4, actually. She said 4.
4.
Okay, most of what she said are true, but
Okay.
not entirely.
Mima, the children are here in Nigeria, the 4 of them.
Wow.
Mima, if you've been to Europe or you've heard from guys who did,
Yeah.
you agree with me that over there, you have to do what you have to do to be able to move freely and walk. You know, there are papers you need
Okay.
to be able to walk on the street. Okay, so I of course, I had to do what I had to do. And in the process, yes, the children came. I have 4 children, yes. They are here in Nigeria because they are my children. But as for what did she call the name? Oluchi. There is no woman in the picture.
Blatant
that
liar.
one is a fabrication of her imagination.
Liar.
Okay, so that is it. But Mima, you and I know that this is not why we are here.
Okay.
We are here because she has my money and she has not denied that. Okay, so whether she's still interested in the relationship or not, let her give me my money.
Okay.
Please, that's all I want.
Okay,
I want my
Becky.
money.
What happened with this money he's talking about?
Mima. Yes, he sent me money. But you don't have to believe everything Elvis tells you. Because Elvis, you see here, is a blatant liar. He is deceptive. His mouth is sugar-coated. Okay, Mima. I dated him for 9 years.
Yeah.
And within this 9 years, he deceived me into having 6 abortions.
I didn't force you.
Didn't you say it was a way of you checking your sperm count?
And checking your fertility as well. Did I force you?
Okay. Mima, when he was planning to travel abroad.
Yeah.
I dropped out of school to support his traveling abroad financially.
And I sent you money and asked you to go back to school financially.
Mima,
Yeah.
I don't owe this man sitting here. Elvis, the money you sent is my payoff. Yes.
That's a lie.
My payoff.
That's a very big lie.
You paid for the 6 abortions.
How much?
You paid for frustrating me.
How much?
You paid for making me drop out of school.
With how much?
You paid for the pains.
Do you know how much I sent to you?
Calm
How
down.
is you?
Calm down. You know it's not good for you to
I sent you hard currency.
Calm down.
Euro,
Calm
dollars.
Calm
I
down.
had earned money, my sweat.
Calm down.
You're telling me it's pay off
Calm
for what?
Mima, I cannot
Calm
be
down.
here with this man.
Calm down.
I cannot be here with this beast.
Calm. You're now married to another person?
I am happily married, as you can see.
And you gave him my money. You used my money to buy one
Your money is a payoff.
nonsense.
Your money is a payoff.
It's not
for
going
the
to happen.
abortions.
I will get my
for
money.
frustrating me.
Calm down.
Elvis, your money is a payoff.
It's not going to happen.
Mr.
Let's see you in
Elvis, calm
court.
down.
Give me my money.
See you in court, Elvis.
Okay.
Calm
Mima,
down.
you are my witness that
Calm
she
down.
didn't deny this. Oh.
Calm
Mima,
down. Calm
Mima.
down.
She didn't deny having my money.
Please, I need
You
to
are my
pee.
witness.
I need to pee.
Calm down.
Please.
What?
I need to pee, please.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Let's
run,
do-
though. Let
let's
her
do-
not run.
Calm down. Of course, you've met the couple, just before the break, with a case of, okay, a lady that has dated a man for a long time, and he has entrusted with all of his money and investments from Europe, and now he's back to the country to settle with her, and she's already involved with another man, claiming that that money he sent was compensation for all she had been through with him. Okay, let's take it from the legal perspective first. What do you think of this? What do you think the man can get from her? Or what can she get from him legally?
As a matter of fact, there's a technical term for this. It's called breach of promise to marry. And you can actually seek redress at the court. It's a civil case. But there are 2 terms to prove, actually, as from the case of Ezina versus Atta and Mabamije versus Otu. That was decided in 2016. The first element is to prove that there was actually a promise to marry. Then the second element is that the person actually renegade on his promise to marry the other person. Now, if that really happens, you can take the person to court, not saying that, oh, you must marry me, but to at least get damages, compensatory damages for money loss, time loss, emotional distress, psychological distress, and all that. But this particular case is a little bit dicey and it's different. Why? They promised to get married to each other and he went abroad. He decided to form another marriage in Nigeria with another woman, not her. So actually what he did was breach the contract to marry her. So he cannot come again and say, okay, I wanted this. No, now I want that. No, I feel he has actually broken the contract already with her.
You see, that woman, according to lawyer, I don't understand most of the Greek language she was using as a matter of fact. I think the woman should be castrated.
Haba.
She should be removed of her ovaries, to say the least. Do you know this Europe, as I watch a film, the quality is tremendous. You can't survive it.
Yeah.
After working day and night, some of them have 7 jobs. You now come, because of me talk, I will marry you. You say it's a mutual something you people have. And I give you my hard currency. You change it everywhere, it's dollar. You now abscond with another man. And you say I should go and rest in peace. The man should follow illegally. And at the end of the day, we will take them to correction center.
Malam Ajebo, I'm putting this to you,
Okay?
that men are promiscuous.
Women are wicked.
Men can be so selfish. This is selfishness. Only God knows where it will lead them to. Okay, this is a man, let me remind you,
Okay?
that goes abroad.
In cold, we put in the conditions.
In cold, yes, he wants to be there.
Okay,
The lady sacrificed a lot for him to leave this Nigeria.
by getting pregnant.
Wait, Malam Ajebo,
Wallahi,
this woman dropped out of school
Okay?
to allow this supposed fiance, is it fiance or fiance, to go abroad.
Okay, I get
And
it.
how did
promised
he end up
her.
with 4 different children?
You
I'm
promised
coming
that
to
you are
that.
coming
I will
back.
tell you.
You promised that you are coming back to marry her. She dropped out of school without even her parents knowing.
Okay.
She sent you abroad. You got abroad. You impregnated several women to
Okay.
have children
No
for
man
you.
say- It's
And at
normal.
the same time, listen, Mala Ajibo, and at the same time, you are planning with your elder brother in Nigeria to look for a befitting lady for you to get married to, unknowingly, unknown to him, that the lady they were arranging for him got to know that he has several women abroad. And she declined. She said she's not going to get married to this man.
Okay.
Okay, after he started coming back, he now realized that the person they have arranged for me, it's not working. So this one I've abandoned. Let me quickly go back.
Let me put
Okay, he
it to
started
you.
sending money.
Let me put it to you. Don't go far.
He started sending money
How
to
about-
her. Unknowingly to him too, that this one you have abandoned.
It's
Already
pregnant.
knows she already has her own plan.
She already has her own plan. And she now sees the money you are sending that, okay, I'm coming home to marry you. She found out your plan that you have already arranged for somebody and the marriage did not work. Now you want to eat your cake and have it. You want to now look for somebody that does not have husband to come and marry. So she collected
That
the
woman
money.
is broad.
She
She's a
collected the
fraudster.
money and she insists that she will not give this money. This one will cover for the damages that this man. Yes, I'm going to call it damages because she has removed several pregnancies for him before he left Nigeria.
Thank you very much. You
Let
have
me
a
even
very
mention-
valid
let me
point.
even mention
If I don't say this,
six-
am I wrong, man?
six
Let me say.
After passing through 9 years, she's the only one who holds his heart dear. And for her to toss his heart the way she did, then obviously there must be a recourse, and court is there to actually listen to him. So a civil claim can actually be instituted against her. That's what I would do if I was with his lawyer. That's just the position.
Now, Ms. Elizabeth, what do you have to add to it before we go?
Well, left for me, if the lady in question, I'll look for a lawyer too and explain my own side of the story. The lawyer is a human being. And I'll have to put it to the lawyer that what if you have me as your sister and a man is out
You
there.
are
that has
using emotion
treated-
to blackmail.
No, it's not like
Leave
that.
sister inside
I'm
the
a
sister.
human being, somebody gave
The
birth
man
to
is
me.
a goat. Is he not a human
He
being?
goes abroad
To suffer.
no,
to
to
worship.
suffer.
Then
Who
go
sent
deep.
him to suffer?
Look at it.
Let's
Women-
see if we can reach a mid-ground. Let's see if a compromise can actually come out of this. Maybe what we should be looking at is a situation where she actually returns some of his money,
I agree.
right?
But the woman
It might not be
doesn't
everything,
connect
but
with
she
the other
she
man
would
that
refund
is
some of
benefiting
his money, because the truth is that where is he going to start from without any money, since he was depending solely on this before he moved back home. So let's look for a win-win situation for both parties.
There's a question. If it's really, if he sent all that money to her to invest, as he says, because it's his words against hers, how come he went searching for another woman if that's
Well,
what
he
he
sent the money after the other
After
woman
that
didn't
one
work
after the
failed.
out.
other woman failed.
Yes.
That's when he
It's
sent
because
the
he
money.
loves a woman with his heart. Come on,
Okay.
I feel like weeping.
Okay, guys, let's go back to the couple and see what we can do for them. And so, Mr. Elvis, I want to appeal to you to please take it easy. I know you are pained, but you see, the deed has been done. And so now all we can do is damage control and try and see how we can move forward, and come to a level of compromise. Now, Becky, I understand your own pain too, and I'm sorry you'd had to go through all of that, but now something has to be done about the situation. It's not right to walk away with all of the money. I know you are not a bad person. You are just bitter over things that you have gone through, and I am sorry for that. Please, I am sorry for that. So let's get to a compromise somewhere. Tell me, Mr. Elvis, how much money are we talking about?
We are talking about a total of 350,000 euros.
You have details of this and you're sure?
Yes, actually, it's about 240,000 euros, and then dollars as well. By the time if I convert all of them to euros, it amounts to 350,000 euros. Okay, and when converted to naira, of course, that money is in the neighborhood of 150 something million naira.
That's a lot of money. Okay, so Becky, I'm sure you didn't just squander the money, right? Did you invest in anything, any business properties? Did you take time to invest the money?
No, Mima. It came in bits.
Okay. Okay, so can we reach a compromise? I know this is difficult for you, and I know this brings back bad memories, but something has to be done, to help both parties in this situation. So I'd like to suggest, is it possible for you to take some time and refund him at least half of that money, 75 million naira? Is it possible?
As
Me-
we share my money 50-50. Mima.
It's better than nothing.
Mima, you don't know what I
It's
went
better
through.
than
Mima,
nothing.
forget her tears. She cries easily. Even when she's happy, she shed tears.
No,
This
she's
thing is
bitter.
nothing.
She's bitter.
Don't get emotional. This thing is nothing.
Let's meet somewhere in the middle. Instead of nothing, and instead of dragging this in court and making it messy, why don't we just reach a compromise? Sometimes we lose in life. We don't gain all the time. And our plans don't always go as, we thought they would go. So please calm down, Mr. Elvis. Becky, please, what do you have to say about refunding at least half of that money?
Mima, I can only be able to cough out 50 million.
Okay. So you don't have up to 75 million.
Don't have to up to 75 million.
But are you agreeing to refund 50 million?
Because of you, Mima.
I
Because of all
appreciate
you
that.
said.
Thank you for honoring me. Thank you for honoring me.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Elvis?
Mima, please, let's not go there. Mima, it's not okay by me.
Okay.
To answer your question before you ask. Truth is, what did she do with the money? Is she on drugs? Is she on oxygen?
No, she's not.
Mima, don't let her fake tears, her crocodile tears, influence your judgment.
You cannot give what you don't have.
Mima, she has it. What did she do with
She
it?
doesn't
Is she
have it.
cooking jewelries?
She doesn't have it. Even the 50 million will take some time for her to put it together for you.
No.
Let's start from there at least.
Mima,
It's better than nothing.
Mima,
Yes.
this woman is fraud. Let me tell you something.
Oh, please
If
stop
I
crying.
don't love her,
Please stop
I wouldn't. I'm not stupid to have sent all my earnings through her.
I know.
Mima, as we speak, she is my next of kin. I have her as my next of kin. That's to show you how much I love and respect her. I have brothers. I have mother. I have my father alive. And I made her my next of kin. And she's here telling you cock and bull stories that I did this and that.
I'm sorry. I know that you have tried.
What 50 million?
I know
What
that
am
you
I
have
doing
tried.
with 50
But let's start from somewhere. Let's start from somewhere. At least let that one come first. While we move forward, some level of compromise is necessary. Even if you beat her from now till tomorrow, the money is not available. What are we going to do? And when you have loved somebody before, love is forgiving, right? It's difficult and it may not make any sense right now, but everything happens for a reason. Love is forgiving. Tomorrow, Becky may be the one that will come to the aid of your children in the future. We do not know. And so I am sorry you've invested so much and lost a lot. I am. But at the end of the day, how do we move forward? If you keep doing it like this, if you take it to court, you guys can be on the matter for years. And at the end of the day, you spend money, you waste your time, and all of the stress that is involved. So let us see how we can settle this amicably. I know you are bitter. Oh, and I am so sorry. There you have it.